fact that it changed my sound thing again. Hang on, friends. Yes, okay, we're good. We're good. You should be able to be heard. All right. Thanks for sticking around. Give it a refresh. Good shout, Tom. Okay. It all hung on me when VU was saying how you were talking about all these kind of splutterings of sorries and this, that, and the other. Was there any real significant moment I missed, like a thing you drop or something?
Not massively, apart from the fact that she's like I guess the most pinnacle thing she's pointing out is that it was Marcia that tried to kill her, and she wants to go. And at this point, she's just like, "Don't leave my side. We're just going." Because obviously, her plan
didn't explicitly say Marcia though. She said she tried to kill me.
Oh, she'll eventually get round to saying it once she can find words.
I know, just clarifying, the name was not said yet.
But her whole thing is like, because obviously her thing with Glendon was like, let's go get Sam. The three of us and probably Gregor, because I like Gregor, can leave like now, and everyone else can leave tomorrow so that nobody knows that we've gone. So that's her whole thing. She's just, if Sam was like, we've got to leave, she's like, we're leaving now, and you're not leaving my side.
Yeah, Glendon's plan will basically be a sneaky, swift exit for the nobility. The expendable people can pack up camp and then bring the stuff.
I want to make sure Gregor comes though, because I imagine he's around here somewhere, trying to find Samwell to come and take his armor off. He's coming with us.
Okay.
He knows too much.
I'll let you have
Way
Gregor.
too much.
Okay, fine. I'll let you have Gregor. Okay.
I'll just add that like Samwell does his best to tighten the cloak around Mara so that like her bloody clothes aren't visible to anybody they pass by, and to kind of shield her as much as possible with his body. And he will just kind of lean in and give an occasional, as she's telling her story, like, shh, it'll be all right. It'll be all right. And then we're going to take it all.
And I think that was a bit of her where that's the weird strength that she kind of had. She finds it again like she did when she was talking to Glendon. It's that kind of reminder for her, because I think one thing she's deeply been worried about is, when he sees my face, what is he going to do? Is Samwell even going to want anything to do with me? Because there is a kind of pride thing as well about nobility and marriage and noble families and things like that. And I think when she hears that is her confirmation that maybe everything's okay. And I think Samwell probably notices that as he says that, although she grips him a bit tighter, her hand goes to the hilt of that rapier, his rapier that she's wearing. And she looks up at him, and despite the ruined face, she doesn't mind meeting his eyes, and just she gives him a knowing look that's like, yes, we are. Before she kind of sinks her head back down under the hood again so nobody can see her.
Yeah. Okay. What I'll do to wrap up is cut to the healing tent.
Sorry, on the way to the healing tent, Miria would have said to the Hollow Hut with her, like as soon as she gets here, because Miria, in the past has been like a semi-commandy of the house forces from time to time, she'll say that there needs to be reinforcements around the Tali camp. Not too obvious, but just make sure there are plenty of men stationed there. Just to, be vigilant.
As the two guards get you to the healing tent, one of them peels off. The other one will actually stand on kind of post outside to arrange that, basically. We've got scouts. I think we'll use them. This is nice. They'll kind of, stick to the woodland and just keep an eye on what's happening and stuff. Ooh, hello. But for Marcia, wheeling back a little bit, she kind of meets Maekar as he's kind of settling down into a cot that's been set up within the tent. So he is just sitting down on that and is available to heal and to talk to. What's her?
Sorry, my mouse was stuck on my other screen.
That's okay.
Come over to this one.
Yeah. What's her take on it, and what's
I think she instantly is like bossing people around, like heat up the wine, To his men, she's instructing how to carefully remove his armor, to the best of her knowledge.
He's got like two squires looking at it, like taking it off. Yeah. He's well attended to.
And then she'll be straight into evaluating his wounds. She's not there to have a conversation. She's there to make sure he doesn't die. That's like step 1. Then step 2 is like fix the best she can.
As soon as he takes his helmet off, it is clear to you what's happened. He's got a broken nose. Blood now kind of coagulated around his mouth. It having gushed out of his nose. And one of his eyes is swollen up in its socket, so much so that you can barely see the actual eye inside now. It's already starting to bruise, and there's also literally a line of bruise down the other side. But the other eye hasn't been hit as badly. I like to imagine there's a nice little chunk out of the brow bone on the other side, the one that's been hit badly. The guy ultimately took 3 wounds out of the 4 he could take, so he was trying to stay in. So it was pretty bad.
Alright, so I think her first thing is gonna be to clean up the blood, obviously to see the thing, and then she's gonna set that nose as best she can.
Okay.
Get that sorted out first.
Yeah.
Because if that kind of fixes itself, he's gonna have a wonky nose forever. And we can't have that. He's so regal and defined.
Oh, okay. So I will give you...
Plus, it's a lot of blood when a nose bleeds, and if you can get that out the way first, like stopper him up, that will help define what else is bleeding and needs to be tended to.
So I'll give you your diagnosis bonus dice. This is pretty obvious. So treat injury, and this is going to be an 18 to set the nose.
All right. How many bonus dice do I get for a successful diagnosis? Just 1?
Oof.
Because I don't remember what the rule is.
You're asking for rulebook things now.
I know. I'm sorry. I don't remember what the rule is. I do this so little now.
That's all right. Let me find the rulebook first. I think it's something like 2 bonus dice,
right,
or it will be something like half your rank in,
which would be 2
bonus dice or something.
So
let's just go with 2.
All right, so I'm rolling 3 bonus dice on this because I have a bonus in treat injury. So 4, roll 3. Shit, 12. That's not good. I rolled so many 2s and 1s.
Oh, you did.
I rolled 1 6 and everything else is 2s and 1s.
I think the nose is been shattered so badly that you can't set it. There's nothing to set. He's gonna have.
So imagine she's like gently pushing, and she can just feel it's just mush.
It's cartilage and squidge. Yeah.
So she'll take some like bandage or gauze or whatever she has and kind of just stopper up his nose and apply a poultice to help with swelling. Because if a nose is shattered that bad, his eyes are just going to close straight up. It's just going to go black and swollen.
Yeah, no, you hear like a from him as you apply the poultice, and then he manages to mutter out, "Does it look bad?"
Yes, Your Grace. Looks awful.
Fuck.
Stay still. And she's gonna take a look at, the other bruises, scrapes, cuts.
Yeah, he's not too bad otherwise. Don, I don't think it was only a fucking hour ago. I don't think we injured him in another way. Did we?
There was the wound to the side of his head.
Oh, right, okay. So I think let me retcon something slightly then. I think in amongst that, when you're kind of, it is bad, Your Grace. He kind of turns to the other side of his head, and he's like, "What?"
Well, someone get His Grace some wine. What happened exactly?
Samuel went for a slit in my visor. Trying to send a message, no doubt.
Treason, from the sounds of it. I warned you, Your Grace.
And I tried to show him. So at this point, you hear the flap of the tent open up from behind you, and Miria steps forward. Maekar looks at you, Miria, with one good eye, and just manages to splutter out, "Did you win?"
And I think at this point, like the thing she's wearing over her mouth just drops down. You can just see like this mess of just blood all down the front. And she still has like the crown of love and beauty on too, and she just sort of shakes her head. No.
You want a crown?
I think she starts laughing too, because she's got to know how bad this is.
I think Marcia snaps. Even jesters wear hats. Miria, sit down. She's like panicked mum mode, like, my baby's face.
Yeah.
I think Mary gives Maekar the "oops, I'm in trouble" eyes as she sits down, and then she's like grasping her side too, but she's covering it with her hand.
I think Marcia reaches up and snatches off that crown and casts it away. And she'll very gently be lifting your chin to get a better look at just how bad that jaw is.
It's not good.
Is a wound, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And wound.
So there are a few broken teeth, like knocked out, and a good crack of the jaw. It's probably a fracture or two. So I don't know how much they know about fractures.
I imagine with
Probably
the
a little
impact,
bit.
it probably split the skin too, so she's probably got like a big cut.
Yeah, there's probably a big cut down the side. Yeah, for sure.
I did have a look at diagnosis if you want to.
Oh, yes, Tom.
So, according to this, a typical test, a formidable one is 12. And every degree you get an extra 1 dice on your healing. So every 1 up, every 5 up from whatever you've seen as that test, you get an extra dice on healing.
Extra dice.
Extra dice.
Whoa. Wowzers.
I mean, it's a lot of XP to put into something to get the healing in the first place. So.
It's an up to the number of bonus
dice
up
to
you've
maximum.
put in. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Okay. So yeah, you can run diagnosis on this.
All right, cool. Sorry, just getting messages about work because people have realised I'm back at work now and they don't.
No worries.
Right. Diagnosis on young Maria's jaw. Here we go. 15.
It's a formidable 12, right? Difficulty.
Yeah.
So you'll get a keep dice. A keep dice. 1.
All right. So I imagine she's called for the hot wine and she's using that to kind of clean down the gash as best she can. It's probably sore and nasty. Getting the dirt out as best she can. Oof. And calling for other things she needs. She's directing the other healers to tend to his grace, to apply poultices to keep down the swelling of his face because he'll need to be able to see. And so she's kind of multitasking, and she'll try and do the treat. So it's a keep dice, right?
So remember it, because what I will say is, I mean, the wounds take a week to of care to then heal. So we'll do the roll after the week.
Can I roll it now and we'll apply it in a week, just so because otherwise I'm gonna forget.
Yes, but
you want it secret?
No, I need to know how much doing of stuff Miria is going to do for the next week, because that modifies the difficulty, obviously.
Well, I can just roll the number, and then in a week you can just compare it to whatever she's done.
Okay, yeah, just roll it for me.
I mean, yeah, just so sure. Otherwise I'm going to forget.
No worries.
5 bonus 1. 23.
Oh!
Okay.
That's better, Marzia. That's more like it. Thank
Well, I mean,
you.
that's
My
gonna.
mum loves me.
And you can go you can run a marathon if you want, and you'll still be.
Don't run
Sick.
a marathon.
So-
Don't run a marathon.
I think you'll be alright.
How about murder a Reacher house?
Well. Okay. Is there anything you want to say to each other before we close out tonight?
Yeah, I think as Marzia is like leaning in close to look at Miria's wounds, she just whispers, "He knows."
Sam, did I tell Makar that I tried to kill Mara?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure I told him I tried to take care of a traitor. If not, maybe I just thought that in
If
my
I
head.
remember right, I think you said to Makar that you'd taken care of things, but I don't think you detailed him what you'd
That's
done.
right. Okay, so
That's what I remember.
There you go.
yeah, I think I alluded to having taken care of a traitor.
You're very Italian, Charlie. You took care of it.
All right, so I think she spends, a good half an hour probably tending to Miria until she's kind of content that this isn't going to get worse right now. And then she'll move to Makar, who I imagine is very fed up of being prodded and poked by this point because Makar is impatient.
He has shaken off his attendees and is drinking wine and holding the equivalent of a packet of peas on his face. A poultice.
Very attractive, Your Grace. I need to talk with you on something urgent.
I suppose it can't wait till I can see you again.
No, because I don't know what the outcome might be or the danger of it. You remember I mentioned I had taken care of a traitor I had found.
Yes.
Traitor of my house and of the kingdoms.
Yes.
The Lady Mara Oakheart is dead. And her paramour, Samwell, now knows.
Well, the huntsman has a target now. At least we will see the true colour of his cloak.
Did we not already today when he attempted to slash you through your visor, Your Grace? I would like to try and incite him.
Ooh. Okay. Then I need to roll for me a persuasion test.
Alright, no bonus dice on this. Insight is not one of her
I need
gifts.
to pick
18.
him out, and I need
About as good as it's gonna get.
Check his intrigue defense. Okay. He is obviously quite in a beat up way, but you can just make out through the blood and in his one good eye, staring back at you, the fire, the dragon. That is where we will finish up tonight, folks. Oh, yeah, I know. It's juicy, wasn't it? So I've got a cat meowing at me. Cool. Thank you all so much for coming back. We are back. We are doing the juicy things. It was very juicy. Very long combat, but like really cool, really worthwhile stuff. Yeah, two really good NPCs. Just, I mean, one was kind of ganged up on, and then then Don. I don't know what I can do apart from literally just roll terribly OP characters, which I'm not a fan of doing necessarily. So yeah, no, that's all cool. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Just wipe the floor with them. It's fine. It's cool.
I thought you put up a very good fight, Sam, to be fair.
Yeah.
Up against Devious McDevious and Numbers McNumbers. I mean, it was
That's
a good
good.
fight.
Good nicknames. That's sticking. Cool. All right. Yeah. Thank you so much, friends. Let's go around and have a chat. See how we all felt about those juicy fruits and any little plugs that we want to do. Charlie, you are. Sorry. Hello. You're first again.
Hi, it's me again.
Hello.
Hi. In my head, like as Marcia was saying that, 100%, the hand went gently to the cheek and then away.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's got to. Yeah.
Absolutely. Gotta play the fucking game.
We're
in it now.
You've angered the dragon.
Damn straight.
Yeah.
The cat didn't work, so I'm calling in the dragon.
Yeah, right? Oh my god.
That was super fun. It is always cool to do spectator games, which kind of was what this was for me. I love adding in little reactions, but mostly I was just here to watch my best friends hack each other up. And it was beautiful and it was messy and I loved how it turned out. I am going to take time to process Samwell's full responses to the end of that and think about it a lot. There's some interesting stuff I think that just happened that we need to think about. But yeah, I am Twitch director over at Encounter Roleplay. Our new season kicks off week after next. We have a lot going on. We're just adding new shows to the schedule as of right now because that's a great idea. So there'll be new casting calls coming up very soon for new shows. But they're also exciting. This is the problem. We keep getting really exciting projects brought to us and it's very hard to say no when they're good. So just trying to make it all fair. We have a lot of really exciting shows coming up. And if you want more Game of Thrones, Susie will be GMing a brand new campaign Mondays 3 to 6 in our new season called For the North. So I am beyond hyped for that. I can't wait to see what goes on in that. That's my plugs. That's me. Follow all these people. They're amazing.
Nice. I think you have to say it like, For the North. Is that right, Susie?
I was waiting for it. I knew one of you fuckers would do it.
For the North.
Foot north.
Foot north. That's it. That's
Wait,
it.
is that how I should like brand this? Fort North?
Fort North. Yeah.
Just three apostrophes.
But yeah, Susie, over to you. You almost won.
Almost. So close. But as always, Miriam, men ain't shit. Fuck Ellery. He's done. He's out. Relationship ended with Ellery Peak. Relationship started with Saloon Dane, Sword of the Morning. That was such a great fight. I'm so glad I got to do some cool spear shit. And like the Scorpion Bolt. That's my new signature move.
Yeah.
It's my new signature move. Vulture Queen's going to be doing that on the field when she does have to wipe out House Tarly, which is going to be a tragedy, but it's got to happen, unfortunately. But I do have to kill a Prince of Dawn first, so it's on my list, just not quite as high priority. Sorry, Dawn. But yeah, it was a great episode for Miria, and her beautiful face got smashed up, but I knew it was only a matter of time because she's just a fighty girl, so it was going to happen. As for my plugs, I'm Susie. I'm a variety streamer. I do video games, I do art streams, I do tabletop RPGs. You can find me all over the internet at Susanna Grace. At the minute, basically the only thing on my channel is Wild RP, where I am either a French school teacher or a Yorkshire woman who punches people a lot. So you should tune in for that because I'm just
stretch of character there for you.
I mean, I know. But she's actually, do you remember from our Act on Cthulhu, I played Elsie Braithwaite?
Yeah.
She's Elsie's great-grandmother. So...
Canon.
So yeah, that's tune in for that. Otherwise, as previously stated, I am media and managing coordinator of Black House Gaming, and we just made a fucking RPG, fam. It's called The Spy Game, and it's in 5e, and it's International Espionage and Action, which is a sentence that is buried into my brain forever. And it's coming out tomorrow to buy it, so you should buy it.
Nice. I mean, just make it yesterday. Like, it took a while.
No,
yeah,
I know.
But it's out.
Yeah, I didn't mean like we just threw it together yesterday, you know. No.
My next game no, okay. Cool. All right. Thank you so much. And then Don, thank you for bringing the clickety clack dice rolling and the fucking gnarly numbers.
Yeah, yeah, I had a lot of fun. I love the fight, of course. I knew I would, but I also enjoyed like all of the little interactions and all of the revelations and how like this episode to me, this session felt like all of the things that we've been building all season, like finally came to a head. And like a lot of it's out in the open, even if it's misinformation, like it's out there. Um, I thought it was really, really cool. Loved getting to play with everybody and getting to interact briefly with Ashley as well. It was super cool. And yeah, I just had a blast. I love this game. I can't wait to see what happens next. It seems like Clash of Kids is probably on. Feels like that's where things are going at this point. It would take a miracle to stop that, and we don't have any of those here. So I am Don. I am doing a bunch of stuff. I write games. I run games all the time. Got a ton of books coming out over the next year. I've been writing a lot this past year, and now I'm to the point where like a lot of those books are starting to come out. So if you follow me on social media, you'll see every month for the next 8 months, I've got a book coming out with Peterson Games, and I've got various Dark Matter 5th edition D&D and space games books coming out with the starter kit and then the follow-up adventures. I've been working with a ton of awesome people, so that's all happening. And I'm the creative director over on LFM Network. So we have a few shows there. One of them I run, Journey to the Obsidian Spire. It is like if you took Conan the Barbarian and mixed it with Game of Thrones. It's very political, but it's very swords and sandals, pulpy, D&D in the setting of Dark Sun. It's a ton of fun. That's on Tuesday, or it's on Mondays at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So check that out if you like juicy fruits. We have plenty of them over there. And that's it. I can't wait for us to play again.
And you have the coolest D&D, coolest Call of Cthulhu show with puppets in it.
Yes.
Which I fucking love.
Oh yeah. So I'll talk about that. Degrees of Madness is on Tuesdays at 5 p.m. and it's a comedy called Cthulhu. It's set in the 1980s. Like I think like if you think like Stranger Things meets like I don't know Avenue Q. That's basically the show, and it's very, very funny. We have tons of guests coming through, and we'll keep having more and more guests come through too. And I got to play in a couple of sessions in that, and having played in it, I can say it's very fun. I had a lot of fun in that. So check that out. That's on LFM_network as well as our Dark Sun shows.
Magic. Love it. Cool. Thanks so much, man. V. Not the dramatic declaration I was expecting, but a beautiful, beautiful session.
I feel like I have been waiting for this session ever since Marcia tried to kill Mara.
Well, yeah.
Like, because it just feels like it's been, because time doesn't exist anymore. It feels like it's been forever.
It does, yeah.
And I have, the only time that I have had a session that's felt this much of an emotional roller coaster just to watch happen was when the episode that Oliver died in, where I was just like, what is going on? What is happening? And the whole way through, my entire thing is just like, oh dear God, oh God, oh God, who's going to die? Someone's going to die. Like, Samuel's going to die. Miria's going to die. Everyone's going to die. I've just been sat here terrified the entire way through of what terrible things might happen. But I'm looking forward to Samuel and Mara taking everything by the sounds of it. Yeah, I don't know. I considered, so I briefly considered, and I think most of the cast know, Mara making a real scene this session. But as things played out, I was like, I've got other ideas now. I'm sure you and Don will probably hear about them very soon.
Good. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, I need plans. I need to know what you're up to. Cool.
Yeah.
What else are you up to besides this? Yeah.
Well, I stream over on my own Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/tabletopboard. There won't be any Fragging Friday tomorrow, I don't think, because I know Susie is busy and I'm taking some time off because I'm organising a cool charity thing that I can't announce just yet, but Sam is part of it, and so is Don, and so am I. So keep an eye out because I'm hoping by the end of the weekend I can talk about things. Nice. So that should be fun. You should go buy the Spy game because it's awesome.
Thanks.
And I got to write an agency that I'm really excited about.
It's a very cool agency.
I like it. I'm very pleased with it. I got way too excited when I got to see the PDF. Talking to James and was just like, oh my God, it's in layout. another project that I was part of has come out. Cena Una is now out for pre-order from Hit Point Press, I think, or Dungeon Fog. I got to write a bunch of stuff on that. So if you want to go see some cool pre-colonial Philippines 5e based stuff, you should check it out. The artwork is amazing and everyone is great. But otherwise, you can find me on Twitter, where I'm currently just subjecting Twitter to guitar covers because I bought new instruments. So
are you playing guitar left-handed, or is it flips the thing?
It's my camera's flipped.
Right.
I play right-handed.
Okay.
I once tried to play left-handed. It didn't go well. But no, I play right-handed guitar. I've had this question twice now in the last 2 days.
Well, I just I wanted. But
yeah,
dabbled
if you
a bit
want
in
to
college.
see RPG stuff and weird music things, I guess go follow me.
Yeah, do it. And Tom, welcome back, man. It was so good to have you back. Enzo being protective, I think you made some very, very good choices this week. Even though you didn't get too involved in all of the little politics.
No, I mean, the downside is he lost a dragon. Thanks.
Yeah.
And things are just now. Oh, it's just gone complicated now. And he's like, why? So it was fun though. Hey, he enjoyed the fight. He enjoyed watching. He's stuck with his little buddy. He's hanging out with the Queen. I'm sure he's chatting with her. I'm sure, yeah. But it was good. It was good. I quite like the idea of him being on the outside of it, looking in and getting an outside perspective.
I do.
Although he is
getting plans. It's a slow game, I think.
It's very slow game. It's a very slow game with Enzo. He's not a person that will do important things very quickly. He will do silly things quickly, but not important things. So it's good, and I'm interested, and there's so many ways that things can go, and I think Enzo's quite reactionary, and I quite like that. I quite like to play a reactionary character. But it was a lot of fun. Great to see the melee. And I can't wait till next week. I'm not doing anything at the moment. I'm not really streaming anything or doing anything at the moment. But you can find me back here. Hopefully next week is the next game.
We should be back next week, yeah.
Yeah, we'll be back next week. And yeah, you can check me out on Twitter. I'm on there. Hot Flakes Tom. That's it. That's me done.
Nice. Thanks so much, man. And thanks, Ash, for being with us again for the third week.
Thanks.
I know that there wasn't much for her to do, but I needed the Queen just in case that it all kicked off.
That's fine. It nearly kicked off.
Yeah, it did kick off, yeah.
It's starting to kick off.
It is, yeah.
It's pre-game.
But we've got maybe stuff to talk about, plans afoot, stuff to figure out for her. Nice one. And hopefully we can pop you back for one or two other sessions as things develop as well.
Yeah, that'd be really good fun.
Nice one. Alrighty. Well, thanks everyone. Thanks back in chat for sticking with us even after technical difficulties. If you're still here, you haven't bought the Spy game, you're silly. You can buy it now even, but secretly. Don't tell anyone. Tell everyone. If you head over to blackcatsgamingshop.com, then you can buy the PDF right now. And it is a lovely PDF. It gives you everything you need to play spies in 5e mechanics. We've got our own little kind of tomorrow setting. We've got everything you need to be able to be faces, infiltrators, martial artists, soldiers, all of that awesome stuff. So do check it out. You will see us back here next week, I reckon, 90% for sure. And we will figure out just what everyone's doing and where they're going and what's going on then. So yeah, come back and follow Black Cats. Anyone we can raid? Or shall I finish up there?
I'll find someone for us, don't worry.
Nice
you can do
one.
the sign off.
Play me out, Johnny. Yeah, I mean, so we should have some. We're working on some streams for the Spy game very soon. I'm working on a little campaign I'd love to run. we're also not resting on our laurels here at Black Cats. We are working on some other projects, getting things off the ground slowly but surely. So stay tuned and follow Black Cats. Susie, you got someone for me?
We're raiding WebDM.
Yeah, we are. Is Grant doing a thing?
We're playing Torg.
Okay. Torg. All right. Nice. Is it Torg Eternal?
Yes, that's it. That's the name.
Modifius distributes it.
All right, we're going. Bye,
because
everybody.
we distribute everything. Bye, everyone. Bye.